I'm going to present to you the Twitter launch of Ron DeSantis, his video that happened that was supposed to simultaneously be released as he announced, because when he actually announced on the Twitter space, it had already been out for 30 minutes that he had already announced. So it didn't really mean anything. But this video, I want you to ask yourself, are these legitimate issues or are these manufactured? Is this manufactured outrage, or is this something that I actually genuinely feel? Does this feel like a real good politician? And I don't mean like a good politician as in even like, is he even fighting for me? I even mean like, does this guy even know how to politic? Like the functionality of campaigning in this system, and his tone, his delivery, his passion for something. You will see at the end of this what I mean. And as he is reading, because it is very clear that he is slowly reading this, tell me what you think.
Our border is a disaster. Crime infests our cities. The federal government makes it harder for families to make ends meet, and the president flounders. But decline is a choice. Success is attainable, and freedom is worth fighting for. Righting the ship requires restoring sanity to our society.
Restore sanity to our society.
Normalcy to our community.
Normalcy to our community.
And integrity to our institutions. Truth must be our foundation.
So they just recorded him like getting all hyped up behind this American flag to then walk out to a not a real crowd. It was just I'm going to go stand in front of this giant American flag, which it's a good shot. I'll give it to him. But the shot before it looks silly because he's not going out to give a major speech. He's just going out to talk in front of this American flag which is probably a green screen, but besides the fact.
And common sense can no longer be an uncommon virtue. In Florida, we proved that it can be done. We chose facts over fear, education over indoctrination.
No, you didn't. You didn't choose education over indoctrination because you are banning books. You are banning diversity, equity, and inclusion. You are banning African American studies. So in fact, you are misleading and misguiding people and directly undereducating people about vital pieces of our history and our community and current events, sociology, psychology, sexuality, because that's also a part of things that people need to learn about in a functioning society, so that way we don't spread diseases, so that way we don't have unwanted pregnancies, so that way you can reduce abortions because you claim to not like them. You ban abortion after 6 weeks. So this is the freedom guy. This is the freedom guy coming and tell you how great Florida is.
Law and order over rioting and disorder. We held the line when freedom hung in the balance. We showed that we can and must revitalize America. We need the courage to lead and the strength to win. I'm Ron DeSantis, and I'm running for president to lead our great American comeback.
Just look at that. I'm sorry, but does this look like somebody that really, look at that. I'm sorry. That is not somebody that is genuine about what they feel. This guy is trying to grab power. He is trying to get in there and indoctrinate people with his ideology, the anti-woke. This guy can't even smile because he probably had to read that a million times because he's too disingenuous to actually give a heartfelt speech. He's too disingenuous to care. And look, it is hard to read off of a teleprompter, but it's clear that he is reading off a teleprompter. And at the end, you know what it says? Smile. Remember to smile. This guy can't even beat Mickey Mouse. You think he could beat Donald Trump? This guy can't beat Donald Duck. You think he can beat Donald Trump? This is where I say, like, he's weak sauce. He has no differentiating policies from Trump. I think everybody watching this probably agrees that his policies are garbage, both of them. But within a Republican primary, the differentiation is what? He doesn't even have like the abrasiveness and the charisma, if you want to call what Trump has as charisma. It's a narcissistic charisma, but it is some level of like personality that people are drawn to. DeSantis is only virtue signaling to the base that has allowed him to get into prominent positions of power. Now I'm going to show you one more. This is him. This is DeSantis in New Hampshire before the announcement. This is, I guess for those who don't know, New Hampshire is typically within the first 3 states. It changes. Like technically the primaries can change and they can be rearranged, and the DNC and RNC respectively can move the dates of their primaries for president. But New Hampshire is one of those states in the beginning of the presidential election that is vital to win if you want to become the nominee. This is Ron DeSantis going into a diner, which is a, stereotypical thing to do when you're running for a high office. And this is his attempt at seeming personable in a diner.
How are you doing? Good, sir. Wow, look at this. You guys said hi. How are you guys? Good to see you.
He looks so thrilled, so happy.
So what do you got? Go right over here?
Yes.
Okay.
Come
Good
on
deal.
in.
Good deal.
Good deal.
Wow.
Good deal.
Crowded, huh? Good.
Yeah, crowded, huh?
Hey, how are you doing? It smells really good, I'll tell you that. So we'll do it. Okay. How you doing? Good to see. What's your name?
I'm Tim Hampton.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. It's great to be up in New Hampshire.
How are you guys doing?
Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned.
The guy, first thing he asks him, when's the big announcement? When's the big announcement? Because remember, he wasn't running at this point. This shows you, I know it's a short clip. Look, we all have bad days, let's say. But this is a guy running for president. You have to know that, you're going into, a pretty much staged photo op for yourself, that you should be on point, high energy. And look, I'm not telling anybody trade secrets that you wouldn't know. This is common sense, right? You come in with an energy and a charisma and a happiness to be there, engaging with people that you want to be there. This is not that. And even Donald Trump, who is a bozo, knows that, if I go to McDonald's, I'm going to go back there, I'm going to buy a bunch of hamburgers and I'm going to throw them out to people. It's stupid, but that's a part of what this is. And in a primary against Trump, I don't see that this guy, CB, okay. He just responds to them, good deal. Not smart. The thing is, you can kind of engage it, and it's a level of just genuineness. He lacks all authenticity. He's promoting this far right wing ideology without the differentiation. That's realistically the difference here.